बिना पूछे आपको मैं बोलूंगा कि पुलिस के ऊपर कभी हाथ नहीं लगाने का. Never ever challenge the police and shoot at them or do anything like that.
Unsaid mafia rules
This is but it's been going on for सदियों से चल रहा है. अभी तक वायलेशन इसका नहीं हुआ. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल पुलिस वाला एनकाउंटर करता है, ये करता है, वो करता है. एक मूवी में दिखाया था, सत्या मूवी में, दैट गैंगस्टर्स डिसाइड दैट वील शूट द पुलिस कमिश्नर. दैट इरिटेटेड मी लाइक एनीथिंग. आई केम एज द जॉइंट कमिश्नर. आई क्रिटिसाइज्ड एट एवरी अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड आई नेवर लेट इट गो. मैंने बोला ये आइडिया, how dare you to put it in the mind of these gangsters who can't even touch a constable? How do you go back to Satya and see? There is a scene where the commissioner of police after encounters is shown shot dead by the gangsters. ये idea जो है, it is anathema. It is absolutely wrong.
अब कभी राम गोपाल वर्मा से मिले?
बहुत बार. He used to come after that. सत्या को ऊपर मैंने criticize किया था. He came to me multiple times. He made a movie called Company, no? A very, very successful movie. That is based on my work, where strategy-oriented policing, where Mohanlal, the legendary Malayali actor. So I became a Malayali after that. Everyone thought I will give you food, you know, Sadhya, the Onam Sadhya, you know, Onam Sadhya. That is Malayalis eat. I used to get it every year, thinking that I became Malayali with him. But that is one of the finest movies.
RGB ने sorry कहा आपसे?
No. He came, he discussed, but then we discussed like this. He understood that there is a twist in the strategy. So I gave him the example of a medical thing where a doctor is there, the medicine which is given should be appropriate and limited quantity. If you give an overdose of either an encounter or any other thing, it can boomerang and the patient can die. He loved it. You know, he said, "Ye baat hai." So he came to a story where the movie, I don't know whether you have seen, देखिए, आपका viewers can see, where Dawood Ibrahim and Chota Rajan, how they grow and how they fell out. And they fell out after that 1993 blast in Mumbai, where this Dawood Ibrahim had brought 4,000 kilos of RDX and 2,000 hand grenades, 2,000 AK-47 distributed all over the country, where the famous actor Sanjay Dutt was also involved. He got a conviction for having possession of arms in a prohibited area under TADA and all that kind of thing. Okay, so Ram Gopal Verma did apologize by making one more movie. He might have said, sorry, maybe I didn't see that. But he did make a movie, which is a fabulous movie.
Company.
Okay.
So, yes. Satya pissed you off as a police officer.
No, the movie, मैं आपको on record बोलना चाहूँगा, Satya didn't piss me off. Satya, I enjoyed it like anything. Bikku Matra is then Manoj Bajpayee. He got a fantastic elevation. Oh, fabulous movie. But only that part where they show, मैं आपको और एक बार क्लियर करना चाहूंगा, इन मूवीज दे प्लांट आइडियाज इन पीपल. For example, in Dexter, a movie called Dexter, the fellow kills a woman and cuts her into 35 pieces. So in one of these incidents in Mumbai, one boy who was living with a girl, Shraddha Walkar case, you know, he told her, I'll cut you 35 pieces, and they went to live in Noida. वहां पे किया उसने. I hope you get the relationship. I put an idea in you in the movie, and that happens. And looking at this incident, which was coming on the TV continuously, Shraddha Walkar and that boy, one more case happened. Nikki Yadav and Gohil was the Gehalat was the name of the boy. It happened. So I hope you understand how the movies can shape up people's thought process.
Cinema, TV shows.
I did not like the idea that they could ever think of committing an encounter on the police commissioner. It never happened. Not even a constable was being touched.
Got it. आपने परिंदा देखी है?
परिंदा देखा था, but if you ask me any question, I would not know. But I परिंदा मैंने देखा, वास्तव देखा, संजय दत्त movie था. So like that, where the mother perhaps she kills him.
I think Parinda is one of the most artistic crime films I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe. I'll go home. मैं जाके देखेगा और एक बार.
Vidhu Vinod Chopra has directed it. Beautiful film.
आप कंपनी देखिए, मैं जाके परिंदा देखेगा.
Of course. Okay. पहला सवाल था family से related.
Families were always safe. Nothing happened. I gave you a corollary, additional information that the policemen were also safe. Police were never touched. This is a secret code of behavior of gangsters.
Okay. दूसरा सवाल ये है कि if police were safe and family was safe, so who had suffered the most in this phase?
In this phase, which is over a long period of time, 1940, 1950, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, I finished it off in 2001, 2002. After that, nothing happened for 25 years. 2002 to now, nothing happened. Then Baba Siddiqui is the first one which happened in Juhu after 23, 24 years. So that's it. What did you ask?
Who had suffered?
Who had suffered? All the people who didn't pay money, who had some relationship with the crime world. For example, all restaurateurs, about 25 of them, I can say, Ramnath Payade or D.N. Ghosh. Royal Challenge was the name of the restaurant. He was sitting outside on a chair. He was riddled with 35 bullets. And like that, about 10, 20 restauranteurs, financiers, Ramnath Payade will come in the finance field also. And also gangsters, various gangsters, or for example, Satish Raje or so many others, And then mill owners who were going to sell. For example, Sunit Katav. He was selling 268 acres of land and he was being protected with local people. Amar Naik was following him for 7 days. And one fine day in front of the Mahalakshmi station, on both sides they came and shot. And Satish Raje, again, somewhere 87 or 88, he had a bulletproof glass in his car. He would have had that imported Japanese car. He believed he's safe. But then people came with a hathodi, hammer मार के उसको थोड़ा और उसको दोनों साइड से मार के चले गए. Then, if he belonged to the Dawood Ibrahim gang, the other gang will go and shoot an equivalent of that person, financier, manager, administrator, like that. So the company means what? Company is a CEO at the apex, CFO, lawyers, various other. They all had a company system. So in that equivalent, financier, for example, this person, Sheetal owner, was allegedly having money of belonging to some gang or the other. Babu Bhai was his name. So they stabbed him right outside. Arun Gauli's gang did that. So they had their own parameters and scale. And then, okay, families would, there is one person in Crawford Market. He allegedly, as per their say, gangsters say, was doing hawala, but then family will say no. And then he was shot.
What is hawala?
Hawala is illegal transfer of money.
Okay.
Yeah. But then the gangsters had that to say. But their family says, no, Bharat Shah was not doing that. But then he was shot dead. He had gone for making a phone call and came and then he was shot dead. I will go with the family. I will not say he was doing anything. But the gangsters have a different story too.
So you're saying ki, the people who suffered most were the people who were associated a little bit with the criminal world?
Yes.
And
yes.
gang members
also,
on all sides.
people who have made money in a short time and who had come up and made money.
Illegal way.
Not necessarily, but then they made money. And then, for example, builders, all the builders have brought the gangsters into the thing for getting people evicted and all those tenants, For example, you have got a fantastic flat, you are paying only 600 rupees rent, which is worth about 6 lakhs of rupees by way of rent, or worth 60 crores or 80 crores, 100 crores. How will you vacate? Because under a Rent Control Act, you are sitting here comfortably paying 60 rupees or 300 rupees on Marine Drive. Then how do you get all these people evicted? That is where the gangsters came. Say, for example, any project, let us say any slum rehabilitation, 70% of the people will sign in favor of one builder and that builder will get the authority to develop that. How does it happen? By bringing the gangsters. And the gangsters will get a silent partnership in that. I hope you understand.
Yeah, of course.
Buy for my sweat equity, as they say. So they will get 30%, 25%, 40% sweat equity they will have because they are sweating to get your project up and going. So this is a new development. If you say, आपने control कर दिया, बाद में क्या हुआ है? So यही है. They are all into economic offenses. They are into slum rehabilitation projects, which is multi-million dollars. Say, for example, this Dharavi project. So much problems must be there in that. Who will help with the muscle power? So these kind of people would help.
So does it still happen?
Yeah, but I told you, after 2001, 2002, there is no shootout. No gangster ever shot anybody. We gave them holiday to the business people. So that's why all these multi-story buildings have come, 77 floors, 90 floors, 100 floors, all of them. Earlier, flats were not sold. Marriages were not happening in 98, 99, 2000. Marriage kiya, to paisa puchange, 4 crore de do, 3 crore. So that was a terrorizing period where people wouldn't go for dinners. They would not buy anything expensive like that.
बट सर मतलब बेसिकली गैंगस्टर्स की कमाई थोड़ी बहुत रियल एस्टेट की वजह से होती थी, बिल्डर्स के साथ जेवी जॉइंट वेंचर्स करके.
They divided wherever money in a big way. MCOC का आप definition देखेंगे. So that is using violence, a humongous amount of money where they make, that is organized crime. That could be, again, I'm telling you, don't get stuck with only the killing and things like that. So, narcotics dealing, thousands of crores can be, each one we catch in any port, it is worth thousands of crores. And then arms, ammunition, and various other taskari, as they call in Hindi. Which is customs evasion.
Okay.
Like, these are all illegal, no?
Smuggling.
That's the correct word.
Okay.
Smuggling. So, smuggling of what? Gold, silver, whatever is valuable, no? See, it's a basic business only. You buy in Dubai, where you buy, let us say, 2 tons or 10 tons. The price is this much. And you bring, by doing all the jugglery like Haji Mastan or Varadarajan Mudaliar, come here and sell it 10 times.
Okay.
The margin is the profit.
Real estate, extortions, ammunition deals, smuggling.
Listen, it can be multiple hundred. Race, horse gambling, your cricket bet gambling, your prostitution racket where areas are divided, your kidnapping of girls and selling them in any other market. So anywhere illegal things is involved, the mafia would be there, no? Yeah.
Okay. So especially with the real estate things, where you're saying that they had some sweat equity.
Yeah.
But those buildings must still exist today, right?
Yeah, they are there. But then they would be getting all the equity with somebody's name who is legitimate.
So a family
member. It will not be in the name of the gangsters, no?
It will be the gangster's wife?
Somebody. Oh, no. I mean, this is a gamut of lot of things involved in this.
Okay.
So they will not be taking it in the name of the Chota Rajan, Bada Rajan, aisa nahi lete the. Any other things they would have
Those
taken.
gangsters who hustled for this equity, their families are benefiting today?
I hope so. But then I must tell you the whole good old theory where anything you earn out of crime, you don't live long enough to sit and enjoy. So if you ask me, they're all having Mercedes-Benz and Rolls-Royce and they're going in all these things. No, their level of living is absolutely below the eye meets. I don't think anybody is having a Mercedes-Benz and going around in a big thing, living in a very...
Why?
Because this whole association with the crime is a short-lived thing. I called it always as a butterfly life. Like you are a larva, then you become a butterfly in a short time. You're very, very fly with a lot of colors and you get destroyed. How many gangsters have been shot? No. Amongst themselves they have shot. I gave you the example of Satish Raje. There was one Ashok Joshi in Panvel. They used AK-47 and killed 7-8 people in one car. So, their life is also short-lived.